Welcome to the Corrupt Lands. It's got everything from deadly crocodiles to a type of skull that, let's say, you just don't want to encounter. Let's not forget about the deadly players that are going to be on this server as well. Now, since I have you here, I'm going to be streaming all of this world over on twitch.tv/999joule. If you want to go see what happens, make sure you follow over there. Now, here's what we accomplished on day 1. So I started off by loading into the world and just admiring the scenery. As anyone who plays Minecraft knows, you gotta get that beginning screenshot. My friend Newt ended up punching me a lot. I guess he wanted to fight, so I took the fight. I tried running as fast as I could, but no matter what, I just couldn't get away from him. My only choice was to turn around and fight, but I know for a fact he had the upper hand on me. As we were battling out to the death, my confidence started to fade, my heart's going down quickly. I did not know what else I could do. I decided to accept my fate.
Not here, not now. Not here, not
GG's,
now.
Newt.
No.
One day I'll be as good as you.
Yeah, of course.
So after that beating that I had, I wanted to move swiftly on and get some resources, but I realized I still had my obituary on me. And I remembered I can do something crazy with this mod pack. Just watch.
It's gonna get launched.
Boom! She's out of here, never to be seen again. Now, let's go get some resources. Now this process is going to take a while, so let's go ahead and speed it up a bit. Now that we've got our wood, let's go ahead and make ourselves some basic tools. Now I only made a wooden pickaxe because I want to make sure that I'm the most efficient as I can possibly be with stone tools. Now let's speed it up a little bit. So we're going to get back to our crafting table, we're going to make all the tools that we need, and we're going to get to work on getting all the wood that we need for our up and coming house. Blah blah blah, wood, farming. As I was running along the grass, I saw a perfect place for a little shack on the edge of the water. So let's go ahead and start clearing out the area for our home. And we don't really need any of this dirt right now, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Now that we have our area, we're gonna go ahead and start building the shack. I'm also gonna speed this part up a little bit, just so you guys don't have to sit through the whole thing. So at this point, I ran out of wood and I needed to go get more. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. As I was running through the forest, I realized that my hunger is very low, so I needed to find some food ASAP. But first, I needed to get this iron that I found. And of course, my want for iron over my hunger bar comes at me again and a creeper blows up. Now normal creepers usually blow up and that's fine, but creepers in this mod pack, they come out with these little creepies. And although they might be easy to kill, a lot of them around you at one time could get the best of you. Fortunately enough, I was able to escape with my life. That is, however, until I ran up on this swamp. Now this swamp had something crazy in it. It was a crocodile. I had no idea, I've never seen one before, and it ended up killing me. I knew I needed to go back and get my stuff, but my stuff was guarded by the enemy. I mean, really, what is a man to do if a crocodile is on his stuff in Minecraft? Do you fight? Do you run? I'll tell you for sure, you should run. It might seem like the crocodile has had enough of me, but I can assure you it hasn't.
Get out of my swamp! Get out of my swamp! Holy! Dude, you're relentless!
Now at this point, I knew he was way too far away from my stuff, so I could go back and grab it and be okay and just run away. Now that we lost the crocodile, I feel comfortable enough to go back to that swamp and get my stuff back. Now back to collecting the wood that I was supposed to get in the beginning. Now we ended up farming a little more than I thought I was going to, but we still needed this wood, and I'm really glad we did it. Now here, I see a little guy in the distance, and I realize it's the Plague Doctor. And I realize I can get an achievement from taking stuff from him, and if I wanted to, I could get an achievement from killing him. And I think he knew this because he started running, but that's exactly what I did. I would like to formally apologize to the Plague Doctor, but I just needed this achievement. So now that we got all the wood that we needed and everything, we're gonna go ahead and try and finish our shack. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and speed up the building process just a little bit. All right, build, place, place, place. I wanted to make an arch here, but for some reason I couldn't figure out the dimensions of it. So I decided to take a step back and just analyze it. So I take a step back and I feel like it's perfect now. So we're just gonna go ahead and continue building. Now here comes Fluffy TPing to me. What's up, Fluffy? How we doing? And let's continue to build here. Now that I had the foundation done, I wanted to get the floor. And I didn't want it to be the same wood color, so I decided to go with this gray color. So looking at the house, I needed some doors, I also needed some windows, so I decided to go get some sand for glass. So now that we got all of our sand, we needed to make some doors for the house. I think that's looking pretty nice. And we got some windows on that side. And I just went ahead and put some windows all around the house. And now it's time for the roof. I decided to go with some wood slabs, the same color that I went with in the floor. I really like the color of it, and it adds a good contrast between this block and the regular wood block that I have. I wanted to put stairs down, but I realized that you couldn't put stairs on top of slabs without them looking like they were floating. And I really wanted to make some vaulted ceilings, so I decided to do that. As I was adjusting my roof, I realized that a torch had created a small fire in my house that I needed to put out immediately. I didn't realize that torches could do that, so I tried to test it again and it didn't happen, but I'm just gonna assume that it was the torch. Now let's get back to work. Now the slabs and the stairs kind of create a little opening that I ended up liking and keeping. So I decided to expand them on each side just to give it that much more texture. Got the roof done, I went in and finished the windows. The house is looking overall really nice so far. Then I realized I messed up in the foundation a little bit, so I decided to fix it, or try to at least. So here's the finished product of the house on the inside. It looks really nice, honestly. Just for a starting out shack, I'm really proud of it. You guys remember that crocodile? Yes, the one that ate me and tried to eat me a second time? Well, my friend Smurf came to me with the best news possible. Just listen.
I killed the crocodile, Jewel. I avenged you.
Yes, I'm on half a heart.
You can have one of his babies.
Wait, Jewel, I have bread for you. Come on, I have bread.
Yes, that's right. My friend Smurf defeated the crocodile and gave me one of his babies as revenge. That got a little too dark than I was anticipating. But whatever, let's just keep going. So at this point, my resources were dwindling and I needed to get some iron, coal, and even some cobblestone just to get myself held up. Mining was going super well. I found myself a lot of coal, I was getting to the iron, but the only problem were a lot of mobs. Some of the mobs I've seen before in vanilla Minecraft, some of the mobs I've never ever seen before. So I was just minding my business, getting my iron and everything. You guys remember that skull from the beginning? The one that I said you didn't want to run into? Well, I ran into him, and I didn't know he was there. If you look to the right, you can see him. And he hits me with his magic, and I don't know what this does, but it just takes you down and down and down until you're dead. At this point, I was done being alone. I've died too many times for me to count. I finished my house already, nobody's near me, and I just wanted to have some friends. If you listen closely, you can hear some of my friends yelling about this gorilla, and I was super curious. So I decided to TPA and see what all the fuss was about. At first I couldn't find the gorillas that they were talking about, and I really just thought they were delusional. Until...
Oh, okay. Monkey.
Like I said, this isn't your ordinary Minecraft. These have animals that you've never seen before in Minecraft, and it is just so much fun to play on. So I decided to go explore some more villages, and I ended up getting attacked by a zombie. This zombie ended up getting me to 1.5 hearts, and I was panicking, so I had to get inside. I searched desperately for a place to stay, but in this mod pack, even if you sleep, it doesn't turn to daytime. So my villager friend and I decided to face fear head on, just on the inside of a closed door.
They're at the door. They're at the door, chat. Meredith, get up and help me. There's zombies at the door, Meredith. 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 Meredith, there's zombies at... Meredith, you can't sleep here. There's monsters at the door, Meredith. Meredith. How can you sleep when there's monsters at the door, Meredith?
Now with the zombie gone, I decided to make a break for it. I can successfully say that I got away, but not without a few jump scares.
Dude, Meredith the chip. Skeleton bee. What is that? RGB? Oh, yo, that has to be the best. An RGB. That has to be the best.
Now I wanted to get back home because I was going to end for this episode. So I said what's up to my friend Little Monkey, and I dropped off my cliff to be on my way. Unbeknownst to me, I ran into this. I could not tell you what it is, but it killed me.
What is that?
Needless to say, I was a little bit upset. I also got kicked out of the server because it thought I was flying. So I went ahead and I grabbed my stuff when I respawned, I went back home, and here's where we're gonna end it for today. So in this episode, we died a lot, we built our house, and we made some friends. I really hope to see you guys in the next episode. We're gonna be streaming all of this over on Twitch, twitch.tv/999Jewel. If you guys would come over and give a follow, that would be much appreciated. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, thank you so much for hanging out, and we will catch you in the next episode. Peace out.